Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an exciting announcement video for the World War II PC beta. We have got some great news coming from Treyarch, and there's a forum post on Steam. The preload for World War II PC beta is now available. It is, I'm downloading it literally right now. It is 14 gigabytes, which is pretty small for an open beta. So I'm excited in that aspect. I'm pretty sure it was bigger on console, but I may be wrong there. Anyways, we have got some really good news for the PC players, and I am excited to announce this. So I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna read some of this stuff for you guys. I also put the link to this this forum post down below in the description if you guys wanna read it for yourself. But real fast, I wanna go over the biggest thing that I see on this right now. And yeah, dude, it's gonna, oh, I'm freaking excited. Okay, so I'm just gonna read these two lines real fast because this has got me the most excited. We have worked hard to tune the gameplay experience for PC, and throughout beta throughout beta and after. They forgot to put and throughout the beta and after, we'll continue to optimize gameplay for PC. Okay, so that's good. For this reason, we have disabled aim assist during the PC open beta. Hopefully, they keep this off for the full game as well. Oh my god, this is the best decision they could have made, dude. That was the ultimate killer in Black Ops 3 was aim assist on PC, dude. It was so strong. The aim assist was so strong versus, you know, mouse and keyboard, and it was insane, dude. And it literally completely killed Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Like that was probably one of the main killers. Like, cause the game ended up being, you know, pretty optimized for the most part. It was really just the aim assist, the controller support, that kind of killed it. And there is controller support. You guys can use your controller, which is completely fine and stuff, but there will be no aim assist for you guys, at least during the open beta, and hopefully in the full game, because it is PC, keyboard and mouse. If you want to use your controller, please buy a console. I'm serious. All right, anyways, with that being said, that has got me super happy. And then I'm gonna read off some of the specific features included in the PC open beta real fast. Native 4K support, which is really good. Frame rate cap slider up to 250 FPS, really good. We are not locked at 90 anymore. Thank God. Thank you. Let's go, mitochondria, you god. FOV resizing, which is really good. Thank you very much. Keyboard and mouse fully remappable. You can change the keys and stuff. Controller support. G-Sync monitor support if you guys have a G-Sync monitor. Ultra-wide monitor support for those people with ultra-wide. High-resolution mouse support. I'm not really sure what high-resolution mouse support means, but I think that means like... I'm not really sure what that means. I think it means like your mouse will be fine no matter what resolution you're at. You won't have to worry about like, you know, input lag and stuff like that. But we'll have to see. I'm not really sure what that means. And it says advanced video settings, which always comes with PC. So, you know, you can change like your shadow detail and all that stuff that you can't really change on console. All right, now continuing earlier from where we left off about the aim assist being disabled, they said it is important that we ensure the optimal gameplay experience natively for PC players. We made this decision with that objective in mind. We believe this will help us deliver the most helpful performance data possible so that we can optimize for launch. The content for the PC open beta will mirror the final weekend of the previous multiplayer beta on console. Here's an overview of what you should expect in the PC open beta. Okay, so it's pretty much going to be what we've already seen on console, but this time on PC. The 4 multiplayer maps: Point du Lac, Ardennes Forest, Gibraltar, dude. Why can't they just name it like square or circle? Dude, these names are so freaking hard for me. And Akon, Akon, yeah, dude. I don't know what that one is. The war mode, Operation Breakout, whatever. Team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint, kill confirmed divisions. There's gonna be the 5 divisions, blah blah blah. Progression: players who begin at soldier rank 1 over the weekend, the level cap will be increased to 35, including progression to unlock weapons, score streaks, and equipment. It says there are features that we continue to work on internally that will not be present in the PC open beta. Here's what you should expect, or here's what you should not expect this weekend. HDR support. We are working to support HDR for launch. Okay, multi-monitor support, not including the beta, will be ready for launch. Headquarters, and this is a all new social experience coming to PC players at launch. Supply drops and loot. So all that stuff I just read right there will not be in the beta, but they will be in the full launch. So the HDR support, I think, is probably the biggest one here. Multi-monitor support, man, this always cracks me up. The people that play like on 3 monitors and stuff. I don't know how you guys do it, but there will be multi-monitor support in the full launch, not in the beta. Additional content not in the PC open beta includes full progression, remaining maps and modes, additional war map modes, and full armory of weapons, score streaks, basic training, and equipment. We will continue to keep you updated as we make final preparations for this week. Be sure to follow Twitter at Sledgehammer Games and Call of Duty for latest intel on Call of Duty World War II. Your feedback means everything to us, so once we kick off on Friday, please hit us up on Twitter and Reddit and Steam forums. Thanks for all the support and encouragement. Let the countdown begin. So guys, this is really good for us PC players. Everything is looking really promising. The fact that it says we can go up to 250 FPS is a really good sign, because I feel like they wouldn't have made it go that high if you couldn't, you know, have the opportunity to get up to that high. They did release the recommended specs for PC Open Beta. I forgot to read those. I'm gonna read those real fast. It says recommended specs for the PC Open Beta, operating system, Windows 10, CPU, i5, RAM is, recommended RAM for the PC Open Beta specs. This is very high, 12 gigabytes of RAM, which, you know, is kind of becoming more and more to expect with, you know, these games nowadays. But 12 gigs of RAM recommended is, wow, that's a lot. But I mean, thankfully I have 32 gigs, but man, for those people with 8 gigs of RAM, I'm not sure how it's gonna run. The minimum specs say 8 gigs of RAM, the recommended say 12, so I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to run it with 8, but you know, you may run into some issues. We'll have to see there. Hard disk drive space, 25 gigs. Like I said, the beta was only 15. I'm guessing once it extracts, it might be a little bit bigger than that. But the video card, it says recommended is the 970. So the 970 is, you know, relatively new. Not really. It's kind of getting older, so that's a good sign. A lot of people nowadays have usually, you know, a 970 or better. So that's a pretty good sign, I think. I would say the biggest thing to worry about, and I said this in my other video when I was talking about the minimum specs, is probably the 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's pretty insane. And then the rest is just like, you know, internet connection, DirectX compatible. But yeah, so GTX 970 for the recommended graphics card, i5, 12 gigabytes of RAM. Pretty exciting. Hopefully we'll be able to get some really good frames with my setup and stuff like that. And you know, if you guys have anything better than the recommended specs, hopefully you guys get good frames and stuff like that. And like I said, the main thing for me is I just hope that, you know, changing between high textures and low textures actually gives you an FPS boost. Because like I said in Black Ops 3, I would change from high to low and I would maybe get like 2 FPS more. Like, it wasn't really that big of a deal. So hopefully, you know, changing your settings will give you a pretty big boost. Like, even if your game looks bad, hopefully you can still get a pretty good boost in FPS and stuff like that. Obviously, people want to play with their graphics higher and get good FPS. But at least, you know, if you can get good FPS on low settings, that is also good as well. Like I said, PC players don't really care about graphics too much. We're more about, you know, performance and stuff. So many people are going to want to be getting as high FPS as possible, because it just, you know, makes for a smoother game. And I'm not sure if it's on this engine anymore. Back in the day on the old Call of Duty engine, the higher your FPS, the faster you could shoot your gun. Like in Cod 4, if you played at like 60 FPS versus like you know, 250, your gun actually shot faster, which is pretty funny. So there is all the details. It is looking very promising for PC. All this stuff is good news. The aim assist being off is good news, and the fact that they're saying, you know, they want to, you know, continue supporting the PC even after the beta is over, and they want, you know, they want our feedback. This is the time. If you guys are a PC player, or if you guys are not a PC player and want to try it out, the preload is now available on Steam. It is free for everybody. Anybody can play. If you guys have a PC, you can hop on, download it. You can hop on, you can download the game, play it, and you know, experience it for yourself. I am just so excited. This is all good news for me. So I'm really looking forward to the beta, and hopefully it pans out to be as good as I'm hoping it's going to be. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys on it. So yeah, like I said, go download the game on Steam, go preload it, be ready for when the beta is ready to go. My download actually just finished. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys on. Thank you for watching. And one last thing I just wanted to say is this is the time to make changes. So if you guys are playing and there's something you see, make sure you guys give constructive criticism, not just oh, this sucks, fix this, like, but actually give constructive criticism over to them on Reddit and Twitter and stuff, because this is a time where PC players have to make you know, have to give our feedback if we expect to see changes. And the fact that they're listening to us, I feel like they took the aim assist off because of comments that we've been sending over to them about, you know, the PC COD. So the fact that they've taken that off is, I think, a pretty good source that they're listening to us. And if we just continue to give our feedback and stuff, hopefully we can have a really good game where they care, they listen, and they give us patches. Shut up, dog! Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the beta. Goodbye.